Mark, how are you?
I am dandy, Dan. Thanks for calling.
Okay, you had a flat tire this morning.
Yeah.
Did you change it yourself?
My problem is I drive this.
No! Are you soft and you had somebody change it for you?
No, I changed it myself.
Are you sure?
In 20-degree weather.
Okay.
Now they give you one of those tiny little clown car tires, so they can drag you in there. You come in hat in hand, and you say, "I messed up my tire," and they'll go, "That will be $300, sir." And so, yeah, that's my morning.
You did change the tire yourself.
Yes, I was laying on the ground.
All right.
Changing my tire like any other American fool out there that runs his car into a pothole. I should take the bus.
Okay, what are you trying to say in this column about the Patriots being too soft to repeat as NFL champs?
I think they have a heart of a champion. So I'm not saying they're less than champs, but I am saying that they're wounded and extremely vulnerable. The team I saw play the Broncos was a team that looked to me like they were really beat up, they were really bruised, they were getting more hurt as the season goes along instead of getting better as the season goes along. And they're great, but they're running on fumes. I thought the Broncos game was the culmination. I thought the Giants took them to the limit. I thought that even the Bills, and to an extent the Jets, gave them a real tough time. I thought this loss was coming, and I think there's at least another loss coming in the playoffs.
Who goes further, the Broncos or the Patriots?
Well, I would bet on the Patriots because they're probably going to have home field advantage. And the Broncos can't win in New England, so this is not a Broncos versus Patriots thing, though some people in New England have regarded it that way, as you might imagine.
Yes.
The Broncos have problems of their own. Brock Osweiler has been splendid running the Broncos offense, much better than I could have expected. But I need to know with the Broncos, is Osweiler more Tebow-like and this magic will go poof and disappear, or is he one of the best quarterbacks from the 2012 draft class, and he's the next Russell Wilson, and the Broncos can win a Super Bowl based on their defense supporting a young quarterback?
Who do you hope is the quarterback come playoff time?
For the Broncos, if you're a Broncos fan, it's got to be Osweiler, because Osweiler runs Gary Kubiak's offense. And I thought this was a problem from before the start of the season. You can't keep Peyton Manning as your quarterback and embrace the pass while you're trying to move forward when you hired Gary Kubiak to run all this stretch zone look. And the touchdown that beat the Patriots in overtime was a crack toss, the ultimate stretch play with the quarterback under center. Peyton Manning doesn't play under center. He doesn't turn and toss the ball, and that's the Broncos' offense. And Peyton Manning can't run the Broncos' offense now. I'm sorry, but he can't.
If Osweiler keeps winning,
yes.
Does it matter if Peyton Manning's healthy or not?
No, it does not matter one little bit. I'm not citing inside sources or those they people that Manning complained about yesterday. It's obvious that if Osweiler keeps winning, it's his job, and Manning will be put in a position as coming in from the bullpen or standing there on the sidelines and clapping, and that would be an interesting end to a wonderful Hall of Fame career.
Mark Kiszla ends his column. The Patriots, the Pats are soft. Soft doesn't win the Super Bowl in the playoffs. Foes smell weakness. Players know, leading up to the game against New England, when told the Patriots were a team for the ages, the Broncos rolled their eyes. Team for the ages? ? The Patriots aren't even the league's best team in 2015. The champ is hurting and bleeding. The knockout blow? ? It's only a matter of time. By the way, how did that sound with me reading it?
I want you to read all my columns, preferably in the press box with a drink in hand to help me out. And
if you would like to have the audio version of your column, I can do that a couple of times a week.
Then even only you can make me sound good. And I don't sound great, but you make me sound semi-cogent, and I really appreciate that.
It's semi-cogent.
Yeah,
Mark Kiszla.
I'm just a slug changing his tire by the side of the road. You know that. I'm not fooling you.
Hey, great to talk to you again. Thanks for stirring it up. And,
yes.
And thanks for joining us.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Mark Kiszla, the Denver Post.